So in pregnancy, there are 3 trimesters basically. First trimester extends till 14th week. Second trimester extends from 14th to 28th week. Third trimester extends from 29th week to until childbirth. So the treatment during first and third trimester should be avoided because in first trimester there is the process of organogenesis which happens in fetus. So treatment in first trimester may cause teratogenicity, then fetal abnormalities or miscarriage in rare cases. In third week the treatment should be avoided because if the treatment is carried out during this trimester, it may lead to early labor pain and stress induced diseases. And even the patient cannot sit for long hours in a supine position. So because of this, the treatment in first and second in third trimester should be avoided. Organogenesis starts from 6th week and extends up to 10th week. So by the time second trimester starts, organogenesis is completed. So because of this reason, second trimester is safe for dental treatments. Now, during pregnancy, there is increase in hormones, that is the estrogen, progesterone, human gonadotropin hormones, and many more. So these increase in hormones causes the gums to swell, bleed, and trap food, thus causing oral infections in the mouth. So preventive treatment is actually not safe during pregnancy, but it is recommended to avoid all these oral infections in the mouth. Whereas elective and non-emergency treatment should be avoided during the first and third trimester, and it should be postponed till the second trimester or after birth. But emergency treatments cannot be avoided during pregnancy, so we should take utmost care while treating the patients. So the safe drugs which can be used during pregnancy are amoxicillin, which can be recommended during pregnancy are amoxicillin, penicillin, clindamycin, cloxacillin, erythromycin, and azithromycin. The drugs that should be avoided during pregnancy are NSAIDs, that is non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, and aspirin. These should be avoided in the third trimester. Rest all drugs like tetracycline, salicylates, ACE inhibitors, then chloramphenicol and warfarin should be avoided because these all drugs causes teratogenicity. Because of the increase in the pressure on the inferior vena cava, the patient cannot sit in the supine position for long hours, like in third trimester, because it causes decreased cardiac output in the patient. So we should ask the patient to shift to left lateral decubitus position. Now this position, the right hip is elevated 10 to 12 centimeters. Patient is placed on the left side and tilted approx 5 to 15%. This relieves the pressure over the inferior vena cava. Put in the comment section below what videos you want to watch and on what topics. I'm open with all suggestions. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel Photographic Memory. I will come up with more videos. Till then, take care. And don't forget to click the bell icon below.